Hey folks, it's Matt with Liberty Farms here, and this is my Suzuki Shuttle FA50 review. I know the lights are crazy in the background. I'm not a videographer yet, so I got to figure out how to make all these lighting things work so you guys don't see some really crazy image. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed yet, there's going to be a few more videos on this little scooter here, and I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to help my channel grow a little bit. Hit that like button if you like what you see. Drop a comment. Ask a question. Maybe I can help you guys out. I'm going to be learning a little bit about this motorbike I've had for 29 years. It's not really a motorbike. It's a moped with no pedals. So anyway, the moped I've had for quite some time, actually. 1993 in the summer, I think it was, is when I bought it. And had it ever since. It's right here up on the workbench. It's been in storage for a long time. This is actually going to be my first actual pretty much full rebuild of it. I did do some minor rebuilding. I don't know what year. I want to say maybe 2005, maybe. I did a few things. I got a new air cleaner on it and new rear fender. I had a little bit of fire when I was trying to figure out if it had spark or not, and I had a fuel line off and caught on fire, and I threw a whole bunch of sand on it and put it out, and then I took it to a shop, because back then we didn't really have the internet to go online shopping for everything you could think of, and I had to take it somewhere. And gentleman, Tim, I think his name was, at Motor Care in Lawrence, Kansas, he sourced a few things I needed. He got it running really good, and I drove it for, I don't know, off and on for a couple of years, and then back into storage it went, and broke it out last year, and started getting it going again. And now gas prices are so high, I'm extremely motivated to get it going, because I do a lot of short trips to the hardware store once in a while for this, that, and whatever, just a little thing here and there. And driving my Dodge Ram burns up a lot more gas than this thing will. So I want to get this thing going. So on my previous little short I put up, I showed I got a new carburetor on it, and up until that point I was having a lot of trouble. I could not get that carburetor, the old one, working properly. Couldn't get it tuned, just wouldn't go. So I just threw in the towel, and I got a new carburetor for it, and it ran. So now I'm motivated to actually make a video of what I'm going to do with this thing, and the whole process, basically everything I do to get it going. And I'm going to kind of go over what I want to do and what I kind of expect to get out of it. I don't really want to restore it. That would cost a lot of money, and it'd be kind of counterintuitive, because I'm actually going to use it. I'm going to drive it, and I don't need to be doing any fancy paint jobs and replacing decals, and because then I'm just going to be too scared to drive it, and I'm not going to want to scratch anything. So I'm just going to do a basic rebuild on it, make everything function, make it do what it's intended to do, and go from there. And have a lot of fun along the way, and hopefully a lot of you guys out there are trying to do a project like this as well, because of gas prices, I'm assuming, and maybe you'll learn a few things. I know there's a lot of these out there. There's lots of YouTube videos, there's lots of parts on eBay, and I also found on our website, I can't remember off the top of my head, Treatland I think it is. They have a lot of parts, and that's actually where I finally found a headlight to replace the one on this one. So enough talking, let's go over what I'm planning to do. So first thing I got right here is headlight. I got it out, it's down here, and it doesn't work. And it's a very special headlight, because the outer bezel, this chrome part around here, is not attached to the headlight, but there's a metal frame that goes around that has the mounting screws and adjusting screws that are actually part of the headlight. So what I found on this website Treatland is they don't think they manufacture. It's probably made in Taiwan or China, but they have another headlight you can buy that comes with all of this, every last part of it, but set up to where you can put a bulb into the back of it. It's not set up to where it's the whole entire headlamp assembly. It's just the back part of it, like kind of like a modern vehicle where you just have a bulb you replace in the back instead of replacing the whole assembly. So I'm going to order that, and that will just basically bolt in, and that'll fix my my headlight issues, because I think this is original. I don't remember ever replacing a headlight, and I've had it for what, 29 years I think, and so this is probably original. So I replaced the tires, both tires 2005. They don't look too bad. They're not really dry rotted, so I'm going to run them until they don't run anymore. The horn's not working, so I got to address that issue. It kind of chirps a little bit, but it doesn't work, and so I need to figure that one out. Right now, the both front turn signals work, and the rear turn signals, they don't work. Well, no, sorry, that's not right. The bulbs work. I pulled them out and tested them. So there's something wonky with the wiring, and that's probably has a lot to do with some repair work I did in the past. I don't know if these connections here particularly, but could be. So I got to check that out. Got to get a new bulb for the tail light. Only one of the filaments works in there, the brake light portion. And let's see, what else am I going to do? Oh, I'm going to source a new air cleaner. This one's doesn't have a lot of life left in it, so I'm going to grab one of those. I'm going to get a new mud flap. This one is, I replaced this. I remember replacing this one many years ago, and it's not doing so well anymore. Let's see, I need a new ignition switch. This one is broken. Key's missing. Don't know what happened to it. Well, I think I do, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I screwdrivered it, and I jammed another key in there so I can actually use it right now while I'm testing to make things work. Need a new grip. I don't know what this is. I don't know how this damage happened right here. No idea. I'm just gonna get a new one. And let's see. I already got a new seat. I got this about a year ago. It's a new to me, but it's used. A little Gorilla Tape fixed a couple cracks. The one that was on here was completely gone. It was just this plastic underside. That's all it was left. Got a new battery already. This one's fully charged, 6 point something volts, and I got a spare one as well. Let's see. Rear fender. Oh yes, rear fender. Got to get this one figured out. Had some rubbing issues down here, you can tell. So I got to get the mount down here sorted out. I can't remember how the bolt assembly originally worked. I don't think this bolt is original. I think that it was a bolt that went through, even though this is threaded, I don't understand. But I believe there's a bolt that went through from the backside, had a washer, and you just drop this over it. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do with that. I don't think I need to buy another fender. I could probably do a little bit of plastic welding back here to fix this gap, and that'll be all right. And then muffler, I cut the end off of it about a year ago and knocked out probably 1.5 pounds, maybe 2 pounds of carbon, and then I re-welded it all back on, and my welder wasn't working too good, and you can kind of see that there's some blowout there. So I need to fix that, and I'm not sure what else I need to do to get it fully going, but that's pretty much the project at hand. And I can probably, it's probably gonna be a couple, maybe 3 videos worth to get it going, and take her for a ride and save a lot of money on gas, because I remember it was about 45 to 50 miles per gallon I got with this back in the 90s, and I was just running unleaded 87 octane, probably had ethanol in it. if they had ethanol and gas back then. I can't remember. I was a teenager. But now I'm gonna run premium 91 octane non-ethanol in it, just to save wear and tear on the carburetor and all the gaskets, etc. And we'll have to test out later on what the actual mileage is going to come out to, because I probably weighed all of 140 pounds back then when I was driving it. Now I weigh a little bit more than that. So we're going to see what happens, and we're going to get it on the road and save some gas. And then I'm not going to worry about gas prices too much. Yeah, it's going to cost me all of $5 to fill it up, because yes, it's got a 1 gallon tank, which that's a lot when you think about it, because I remember filling it up for only 75 cents when I was 15 years old. Yeah, back when gas was hovering between 75 and 95 cents a gallon. I tell you what. Yep, things have changed. But my wages have gone up too, so it's all right. So anyway, that's where it's going. I gotta order some parts here and wait for them to come in the mail, and we'll start getting this thing together. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, I really would appreciate it if you did so. Hit that like button, hit that notification bell if you want to get notifications of when I post the next video, and drop a comment. I mean, it all helps. I just want to grow my YouTube channel and see where it goes from here. See you on the next video.